11 small patio ideas that look luxurious but are honestly, shockingly easy to DIY. There's just something addictive about stepping into a patio that feels expensive, polished, and intentional, especially when, the secret is that it cost almost nothing. Most gardeners assume you need a designer's budget to achieve that magazine look, but the truth is, small patios become the most stunning when the details are smart, simple, and beautifully executed. If you've ever looked at your outdoor space and felt it deserved more, you're about to discover just how quickly a few strategic upgrades can give your patio that high-end charm, without the high-end spending. One of the fastest ways to make a patio look professionally designed is by creating height layering. By grouping planters of different sizes in the corners of the patio, you instantly draw the eye upward and make the space feel larger. So, here's a little tip. Use 3 levels for your planters. Place the largest ones on the ground, set medium-sized ones midway, and position a tall, narrow planter behind them. If you're aiming for a unified look, just pick the same material or color for all your pots. Even plastic pots can look pretty expensive if you give them a coat of matte, stone-textured spray paint. And for that lush, layered finish, try mixing structural plants like dwarf bamboo, compact palms, or rosemary with softer spillers such as creeping jenny or trailing petunias. A living wall really adds a touch of luxury like nothing else, I have to say. The trick is to build it in a way that's, low maintenance. Start with a metal grid panel secured against your patio wall, and then attach small terracotta or plastic pots using zip ties or S-hooks. Fill each pot with herbs, succulents, or trailing vines for a lovely layered effect. Watering actually becomes a lot easier if you pre-moisten the soil and place moisture-retaining crystals in each pot. And if you prefer a cleaner look, just fill a vertical planter frame with cocoa liner and tuck in your plants tightly for a really soft, full finish. Outdoor lighting is really the secret ingredient to making any patio feel expensive. Instead of just hanging lights here and there, try creating a canopy effect by stretching string lights back and forth in rows above your seating area. And, make sure to use warm-toned LED bulbs for a softer, more inviting glow. Anchor the lines to sturdy poles or, if you have them, existing structures. Adding just one dimmable lantern beside your plants gives the space an evening warmth that feels high-end, but is honestly, incredibly simple to achieve. A small patio feels richer the moment you introduce moving water. For a DIY fountain, place a small submersible pump inside a large ceramic or fiberglass bowl. Fill the bowl with water until it's about 1 inch from the rim. Then, place river stones around the pump to hide it, making sure to leave enough space for water flow. So, you want to keep things running smoothly? Well, just keep the pump on a steady cycle and give it a good cleaning every 2 weeks. A bowl fountain can really give you the same soothing vibe as a full pond, but honestly, it just takes minutes to set up. A mirror outside. Absolutely, and it works wonders. Just position a weather-resistant mirror on the wall or fence to reflect your plants and bounce some natural light across the patio. This little trick gives the illusion of a bigger, richer space. Wooden framed mirrors, they create a warm feel while metal frames look modern and sleek. But here's the thing, make sure your mirror reflects greenery, not just an empty wall, if you really want to maximize the effect. You can really transform your patio floor without having to tear anything out. Just lay down interlocking deck tiles, which honestly snap together with no tools needed at all. These tiles are designed to mimic real wood or stone, giving you a flooring upgrade that, looks pretty expensive. If you prefer a softer feel underfoot, you might want to place a weatherproof outdoor rug beneath your seating. It helps anchor the space and honestly makes it feel like a complete outdoor room. Large statement pots always make a patio look more upscale. To keep costs low, you can use plastic buckets or storage bins and just coat them in stone-textured spray paint or matte charcoal. Once they're dry, they really do look like high-end ceramic or concrete, believe it or not. Plant dramatic species such as elephant earbird of paradise or canna for vertical interest. Surround their bases with lower annuals to soften the pot edges and give a layered, designer feel. Even the smallest patio becomes luxurious when shaded properly. Install a triangular shade sail or a simple outdoor curtain rod with flowing white curtains. Curtains soften the space, add movement, and make your patio feel like a resort cabana. Choose fabrics that are UV resistant and tie them back during the day to frame the seating area. You know, railings often go unused, yet they're just perfect for adding greenery without taking up any floor space. Try using railing planters filled with fragrant herbs such as basil, thyme, or mint. The scent alone, honestly, makes your patio feel more expensive, and the greenery draws the eye upward, giving a tightly packed patio a real sense of life and freshness. The best part is how easy these planters are to maintain. Just water them deeply every few days, depending on the weather. A simple peel and stick faux stone panel can, well, completely change the look of a patio wall. Stick the panels on a flat surface to create the impression of a custom stone backdrop. It's lightweight, weather-resistant, and honestly, it transforms the entire mood of the patio instantly. Plants placed in front of this wall look even richer because the stone texture adds depth. To keep patio plants looking full, green, and luxurious, use a simple homemade feeding formula that costs almost nothing. Just mix 1 liter of water with 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of ammonia. Stir until fully dissolved. Then, water each container with 250 to 300 milliliters of this solution once per month. This blend boosts chlorophyll production, encourages strong growth, and enhances leaf color, perfect for container gardens that need consistent feeding. Small patios don't need big budgets. They need clever, thoughtful design choices. With these simple DIY ideas, any gardener can build a patio that feels refined, lush, and deeply inviting. If you found this guide inspiring, remember to subscribe to Master Gardener and share this with someone who loves transforming their garden spaces just as much as you do.